I have something very powerful and beautiful to share. This is an abundance mastermind experience, what we're going to do today. The mastermind principle is when aligned people gather with a shared intention. When that happens, a third energy emerges. It's collective consciousness. So, being in collective consciousness, we will be creating a blueprint in the quantum field. Collective consciousness amplifies creation. That is why it's a mastermind experience. We are multiplying abundance in community. Abundance is a flow of energy, just like any other energy. It comes into focus when we tune into it, right? What is really important for us to understand is that the mind is in constant flow from the subconscious. Your subconscious is the driver of your reality. It's a running program. And it's programmed from a lifetime, if not lifetimes, of belief systems, opinions, judgments. The subconscious is the driver of the mind, the conscious mind. So even though you're not sleeping, all day you're being fed data from your subconscious. What this amounts to is the majority of your human experience, your outer reality, is a projection from your subconscious. You may have heard some say there is no free will. Mom and I were just talking about that. That's because they know we are living out of our subconscious programming. So to correct the operating system or reprogram it, you need to have it aligned with your intuition, your intention. Because during the day, we are either living from our aligned intention with the highest aspect of ourselves, or we're functioning from the garbage, as beloved Ialiakala would say. The garbage is the data fed to us from our fears. Thinking, analyzing, judging all day, all of that is just the data coming out of our subconsciousness. All the thoughts that are flowing into our mind from our subconscious 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is, I would dare to say, 90% garbage, depending on your level of awakening. When we are not present and are instead are reacting to the data being processed through our consciousness, we are not in divine flow. We aren't at zero or being neutral. You are tuning into a higher aspect of yourself when you are consistently being aware of your thoughts and cleaning them. This is being in a higher vibration of will. The will of your divine self. Making choices from a state of love, inspiration, and creation. This is the highest aspect of yourself. When Shakespeare said to be or not to be, he said that because he understood that whatever you think is what you are. It's what you're becoming. Eckhart Tolle said that Descartes, I'm going to say his name right, Descartes, his statement, "I think, therefore I am," is flawed because it's equating thinking with being. But then Eckhart, he explains it beautifully when he said our true existence, the I am, is the silent, aware presence behind the thoughts, not the thoughts themselves. Eckhart ties in so beautifully with what we're discussing today. We want to be in divine flow and always co-creating with the highest aspect of ourselves to experience abundance. We want to clean up the subconscious mind to be in alignment with our intentions, our purpose, and our mission, right? That's the whole point. Imagine your life as being as if you had let go of your belief systems, your opinions, and the mindless chatter, and move from thinking into being. You would be happy and joyful because you wouldn't be lost in your thoughts. You'd be present. Every time we become present and appreciate our breath and what's happening around us, we feel joy because we're centered, we're quiet, we're quieting that feeding of the subconscious. That's truly what presence is. If your daily affirmation, and I actually like to do this when I go to sleep at night, but a lot of people like to do it when they wake up. But when you go to those moments and you have affirmations of, like, I am love, I feel loved and supported, I am so grateful for being alive. And maybe you followed it with the little things you're grateful for. I love my pillow. I so appreciate the window in my room. Just feel that. Think of the millions of people that don't have comfortable beds and windows in their rooms, right? We have so much abundance, and we notice it when we become present. Be thankful for being thankful, for being aware of how wonderful it is to be alive, for all the experiences and opportunities that we have to learn from. Knowing that everything happens for you and not to you. You are supported. Let's talk about how to manifest, and then we'll do a meditations to align our intentions with our subconscious minds. This will expedite our success. Some things to understand about imagination. Imagination is the workshop of creation. Doesn't that sound beautiful? The workshop of creation. Everything begins as an image in the mind. Imagination, visualization isn't pretending or making something up. That was one of my hurdles in life. I'm like, oh, I'm making this up. It's not real. It's remembering what's possible. That's what you're doing. You're being the co-creator. Know that imagining is coming from a place of intuition or a higher aspect of yourself. You truly are being a co-creator when you take that time to imagine and visualize. When you think of your desire, tune into how that makes you feel to be living in that reality, living in abundance of health or wealth. And when you are imagining this abundance, you're actually dissolving fear. Do you see what's happening? With intention of creating your desires and tuning into the joy of that experience, you're actually dissolving fears of lack, dissolving fears of not being enough or worthy of experiencing wealth or a healthy body. Thoughts like, oh man, they're the lucky ones. That's not going to happen to me. I don't have that kind of luck. There's so many that we say to ourselves, but with daily intentions of expecting abundance and taking time to imagine your desires in real time and feeling that experience up with the joy, you are reprogramming the subconscious, which is based on fear and separation. Desire is the starting point. Abundance begins with a clear, emotionally charged desire. You could think of it as a calling from your soul. You don't want to be vague, you want to be crystal clear, because vague wishes produce vague results. So have clarity. Clarity creates a cohesiveness between you and the universe. It moves you into having a clear expectation. Don't fear having expectation. That is a fear in itself. A fear of not being worthy to expect abundance. That is a big one for most of us. And it's so subtle and quiet, that little whisper, and you don't even understand you're in fear because it's a mask. And our masks come in so many ways. Expectation is an inner knowing. It feels certain. Certain that what you desire already exists energetically. You're just bringing it forward. It's cultivated through repetition, imagination, and anchoring it or embodying it emotionally. Remember, you are dissolving the fear when you have faith, expectation. You are moving away from the ego's grip of I don't deserve it, or it can't happen to me, or opportunities just aren't there for me. You move out of the intellectual part, the ego, the subconscious, into expectations. This is faith. What is faith to you? Faith is trust in the intelligence moving through you. Faith is trust in the intelligence moving through you. Trust, trust, trust. That's the biggest hurdle, isn't it? The hurdle is as big as your fear. So let's knock down the hurdles. Let's knock them down. We can do this through auto-suggestion. It shapes the subconscious. The subconscious mind accepts what is repeated with feeling. And it's important to know that affirmations work when they are felt, not forced. So know that your inner dialogue becomes your outer experience. Words carry power. Every time you speak something into existence, you reinforce it in your subconscious. Start speaking in ways that supports abundance. Say things like, I constantly attract new opportunities to generate wealth. Something I say regularly, money flows to me effortlessly, easily, with ease. I attract wealth. Just who I am, comes easy. I've been saying that since I was a kid. It's not too late to start at 60 though. It's repetitiveness. Success is an aspect of who I am. Feel that. These new empowering beliefs will sink in energetically. All the whispers to ourselves become our lived reality. So all the self-talk can take you either into a rabbit hole, into the garbage, or it can take you out of the rabbit hole into the sunlight to play, right? Write down your goals as well. I highly recommend this because writing is almost as powerful as words. You are letting go of the program. The subconscious translates thought into experience. It responds to emotion, imagery, and belief, not logic. So healing abundance requires softening fear, not fighting it. We want the subconscious to feel safe receiving this. If you became a transpersonal hypnotherapist, you too will learn that there are 6 major fears: poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and my favorite, death. All these constrict flow of health, love, and money. It's important to know these fears because as you hear it and you recognize it, you can release it. That's why I gave them to you. Moving from fear to an abundant state of consciousness isn't just about money. We all know that because wealth is not just money, it's vitality, peace, creativity, and trust. To experience an outer reality of wealth, it needs to follow an inner alignment. And the best way to do that is to reconnect with Source. I didn't say connect, I said reconnect. You are from Source. When you reconnect with Source, then abundance becomes natural. When you are in trust, reconnected to Source, by becoming present, you move into a place of allowing. You can feel the healing in that. Allowing wealth. You don't attract it, you allow it. Makes sense, right? So let's meditate to gently dissolve fear, reconnect to Source, and allow abundance of health and wealth to be revealed to us rather than trying to force it. So let's do this. Go ahead and let's get comfortable. Have a drink of water if you'd like. Go ahead and get comfortable. Close your eyes if that feels right for you. Let your hands gently rest, palms open or relaxed in your lap. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. And exhale through your mouth, letting the body soften. Again, inhale and exhale, allowing the day to gently fall away. One more time, deep inhale. Letting go with your exhale, fully relaxing. Bring your awareness to your body. Notice the places where your body is supported. The chair beneath you, the floor below your feet. Imagine roots extending from the soles of your feet, moving down through the floor, deep into the earth. These roots anchor you in safety, in stability, in belonging. You are held, you are supported. Now bring your attention to the center of your chest, your heart space. Imagine a soft, warm light glowing there. The light is source, not outside of you, but within you. With each breath, this light gently expands, filling your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your hands. There's nothing to do, nothing to earn, just remembering. Now gently and kindly bring to mind any fear that arises around abundance. Abundance of health or abundance of wealth. You may notice a thought, a sensation, or an emotion. There's no need to analyze it, simply notice. Fear is not an enemy. It is a signal asking for reassurance. Imagine that fear as a shape, a color, or a heaviness in the body. Wherever it appears, simply place your breath there. With each exhale, imagine gently loosening your grip, not pushing the fear away, but allowing it to soften. Say silently to yourself, "It is safe to let this go." Feel the fear slowly dissolve, like mist in morning sunlight. Now imagine abundance approaching you, not rushing, not demanding, but calmly and kindly. Abundance does not ask you to prove your worth. It simply reflects it. See abundance as light flowing toward you. Light that supports your body, your health, your energy, your resources. Notice if any part of you resists receiving. If so, gently whisper, "I allow." Let yourself feel what it would be like to live without fear around health or money. Notice how your body would feel, your breath, your posture. your heart. This feeling is not future-based. It is available now. Our affirmation, I say it for all of us. I am connected to Source. I am supported in seen and unseen ways. My body knows how to heal. Abundance flows to me and through me with ease. I trust life to meet me. Imagine the light within you gently settling, anchoring this awareness into your cells. Fear no longer guards the door. Trust stands there now. Begin to notice your breath again, the room around you, the sounds you hear. When you're ready, gently wiggle your fingers and toes and slowly open your eyes. Carry this remembrance with you. Abundance is not something you chase. It is something you allow.